पूर्व ऑस्ट्रेलियाई तेज गेंदबाज टोनी डेल ने आईसीसी वर्ल्ड कप 2019 की अपनी टॉप 4 टीमों को चुना। 71 वर्षीय का मानना है कि भारत ऑस्ट्रेलिया के साथ फाइनल्स में पहुंचेगा और 2003 वर्ल्ड कप के फाइनल्स को दोहराएगा, जहां ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने भारत को 125 रन से हराया था।
Well, I mean, New Zealand, it'll depend a lot on Southey and Bolt, who are very, very good bowlers, and with in English conditions, they bowl very, very well. They've got Williamson and Taylor is very strong, and Guptill, they've got a fairly strong batting lineup. I mean, I guess they're the three that I see will make the semi-finals. The fourth team is probably a bit of a lottery. I don't think, despite what Kepler-Wessel said earlier, I don't think that South Africa are a force without AB. And Staines getting a bit old, and Rabada is. I mean, he sends mixed messages, and he needs to be on his game to be successful. I mean, they've got a very good batting lineup. It depends where Jadeja fits in. Their fast bowling stocks are very, very, very strong. You've got a left arm spinner, and I think. I think that they're going to be quite strong, and I can't see. Well, they're definitely not going to miss out on the semi-finals. It's just a matter of how they put their games together in the semi-finals and the final.
So do you finals?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, with Australia to beat them in the final.
So you see Australia?
Well, I mean, Afghanistan, I mean, they never cease to surprise, with their two spinners. They're very, very good, and I mean, if the wickets are dry during this tournament, they could be a force. But they'll also, probably win matches that they weren't meant to, and be responsible for whoever is that fourth team into the semi-finals. Oh well, I think Bumrah, he's absolutely amazed people in the last year or so, and he gave Australian Test batsmen a very, very hard time in the last series, which you won. Oh, it'll make a big difference, because the modern batsmen don't really play good spin all that well. I mean, so many of them, apart from the likes of Kohli, they've got big gaps between bat and pad, and they're flat-footed, and I mean, Khawaja has proved in the past that he doesn't play the spin bowling all that well, I just think that spin bowling will play a big part, as it and just the emergence of leg spinners in one-day cricket of late. I mean, Australia's spending a lot of time with Zampa, it'll be a toss-up as to whether Lionel gets a game, with Zampa in the side.
How do you assess England?
Oh, I agree that they're a very, very strong side, and I mean, and their batting is as good as has been for a long, long time. But their bowling, I mean, I like Curran. I think that he's got a lot of potential with the bat and the ball. And I see, the other day, I mean, he got four for 75 against the Pakistanis, and probably a match-winning 30-odd. And Wokes, he's getting wickets, but I mean, they don't have anyone of the strength of Anderson and Broad any longer.